Cool.
Well, nailed that, didn't I?
Yep, you did.
Good morning, party people.
Welcome to the Breakdown with Nath and Johnny, where we check out not only just the heaviest of the heaviest and the rock of the rockest and the pop of the poppest, we check out the pop punk of the pop punkest.
Well,
as well.
It wasn't the smoothest intro you've
Nope,
ever done.
but I got there eventually.
I like that you tried it.
Yeah.
He's absolutely right. The thing that separates us from everyone else is we suck. No, we check out everything. We like all sorts of music, and I think the more the merrier when it comes to influences and musical tastes. So we'll always check out brand new stuff.
And we're both huge fans of YELLOWCARD. YELLOWCARD are an absolute staple in the pop punk world. Moved into a bit more rock territory in their later years, but just a really phenomenal, solid band. They've got some absolute bangers. If you've never heard Ocean Avenue, you must have been living under a rock.
Fun fact, I was at one of their last ever shows before they went on hiatus.
Nice.
That's a fun fact for you. It was at
a fun fact.
A Warped tour.
Ooh.
I went to a Warped tour in the United States, in New Jersey, if you will, and saw YELLOWCARD, and Cyrus from Newfound was filling in on drums.
That's right, because LP left,
Yeah.
who is now, I don't know if he's a full member, but he recently was on drums for Evergreen Terrace on the Australian tour, which is cool. I don't know who's playing drums for them now. We might see in this, which is a bummer for me because I love that dude's playing style. Either way,
He hit hard.
Band. Did hit hard.
This
really
is their brand new single, Childhood Eyes. Johnny has childhood eyes. The rest of him is like 70.
Yeah.
His eyes are super young.
You know, he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
His eyes are a beautiful feature. That's why I gave him the blues. It really brings out his eyes.
And if you want to see more of my blue eyes, sign up to the Patreon. We won't be putting any of them on there.
I'm going to.
Okay.
That's going to be literally the next thing I do after we film this. I'm going to take a close-up photo of Johnny's eyes, post on the Patreon. Not going to give any context either.
Yeah.
It's not until you guys that follow the Patreon come and watch this video, you go, that's why he did that.
Yeah. That's clever. All right.
It's like a...
brains of the operation over here.
Yeah, you get a pre-Johnny and then a post-Johnny.
We've also got playlists and stuff you can check out on Spotify.
We have
merchandise. He's wearing some.
On the back of this, check it out. Yeah.
It says, fuck you guys. It doesn't actually.
It's so obnoxious.
Oh, boy. Anyway, do all the like and subscribe stuff too, please.
3, 2, 1.
Oh.
I found my childhood eyes. Am I the only one who ever wonders why love leaves me empty every time? Am I the only one who isn't dead inside? Maybe you're jaded, maybe you're blind. Am I the only one watching with childhood eyes?
He has great diction.
Yeah.
I'm all alone at the altar now. I've got an atheist heart. You swept it under the rug and bailed. Yeah, you're a real work of art. If only I was the drug you did, stuck in a vein in your arm.
I actually love his delivery as well. It's super unique.
Around, just like the addict you are. I found my childhood eyes. Am I the only one who ever wonders why love leaves me empty every time? Am I the only one who isn't dead inside? Maybe you're jaded, maybe you're blind. Am I the only one watching with childhood eyes?
PSP? Oh shit. Where's this switch?
Now we can pause because we've gone through the first chorus. The production on the vocals versus the rest. The vocals are clearly prominent above the mix.
Yeah.
I would like a little bit more loudness.
Oomph.
Or oomph.
Yeah.
I was going to go with loudness is what I wanted, but oomph is exactly it. From the music.
Yep.
It's just, there's that really cool guitar line there that just doesn't quite stand out the same way I think it would live.
Have we got it turned down too low? Do we need to crank it?
No, because it's just going to make his voice louder. I like his voice, I said that.
It's a great voice.
There's something about the mix that's just like, not quite there enough for me.
Okay.
You're a light on the shore. I know you think you can hold your breath.
But that lead guitar is sick.
That's the violin.
What?
That's the violin. I'm interested to know the personnel because I think you might be onto something, but have they still got two guitarists? Because it sounds like there's no like guitar playing. It doesn't sound like there's a guitar playing like the main root notes, like the chords behind it. It sounds like there's the violin doing its lead part, and then there's that like sort of more subdued, picky guitar part as well. It doesn't sound like
To start with, there was like a strummed guitar-y bit, but then it kind of kicked in with a bass, and I don't know what happened with that. And that's what I mean. There's just something in the mix that's not quite there.
It doesn't sound like 3-stringed or 4-stringed instruments to me at the moment.
Yeah.
It sounds like one guitar, violin, and bass. Doesn't sound like there's
Maybe
two
that's
guitars.
Bass tone's prominent.
Yeah. There's only 4 of them. It's interesting for me.
I like that ending. I thought it was going to be a bridge and there'd be another chorus, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I liked it.
I like the song. It's very cool. He's got a good voice. It's kind of, it doesn't stray too far from what I
There's still
expect.
guitar work going on, by the way.
Oh, that's okay.
It's fucking shredding! Slashes on there!
Yeah, it's not too far from what I'd expect from them, at this stage in their lives, a bit older. It's got that more sort of mature sort of rock sound to it. A little bit less punk in its attitude sort of thing.
It's too bad some sort of pop punk traits to it, though.
For sure, and I think his voice is always going to sort of lean to that. So my thing is like clearly there's only 4 members there, right? So you've got violin man was there, Ryan obviously vocals and guitar, bass player, and I'm assuming either drummer or they don't have a full-time drummer or
Sure.
other guitarists. You know what I mean? So
I'm going to be a texty boy and just look up on the internet.
look it up.
And just see if there's anything about the lineup right now.
Yeah. Okay. You do that.
I'm
I know
going to.
it only had 4 names there, but that's interesting to me. Remember back in the day when
There's only 4 people on their Instagram.
yeah.
Ryan, and then there's Sean, and then the other Ryan, and then Josh Portman, who plays bass, and Ryan is guitar, and Sean is grateful. He doesn't say what he plays. Oh, violin. That makes sense.
Violin.
Yeah. So potentially they don't have a drummer. They might still have.
Okay.
But it also means that,
There was a second guitar there that wasn't very prominent.
and that could be what Ryan plays, and it's just not in the mix. Or maybe, I don't know. There was just something in that there that I think it... Lights and Sounds has come up there on the side. That album for me hit so hard because it was like
Yeah.
riffy, and the drumming was obviously so powerful. And it's a different style of music, but I still think that song, if it had that slight bit more edge, would fit in with that album.
For sure.
And that's just something that wasn't quite there for me. I still really liked the song, but
Same.
that's just something I would have liked more of.
Yeah.
That is my non-professional opinion.
I agree with everything you said. Look, I'll
We
still
should be friends.
Okay, I guess so. I'll still spin it because I love the band and I liked the song a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do agree. If it had come on after Lights and Sounds or Breathing or something from Ocean Avenue, it's going to be a huge departure in like its sonic appeal.
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing that might get me. However, in the context of a new album, if that's what's coming,
It
information?
doesn't say anything. It's an
New
upcoming EP.
EP.
July 7 on Equal Vision Records.
So yeah, in the context of an EP, might fit absolutely perfectly. Either way, you guys should go and check out some more Yellowcard because that just if you never did, I'm sure if you're a pop punk fan on this channel, you have because they're just one of the best to ever do it. And I'm really glad they're back.
Yeah,
and I
me
hope I
too.
get to see them again.
That Lights and Sounds album is, I think, my favourite. What's yours?
It would be Ocean Avenue just because of
Cliche.
cliches,
No,
fuck. Just
there's a
because of the
reason.
nostalgia. Those
Yeah, that's
first
a
three songs,
phenomenal-
and now like Way Away and Breathing are two of my favorite songs of all time to try and play on drums. And I say try because they're very difficult.
Yeah.
But the drum work on that album was something that when I was listening to that and bands like Fall Out Boy and things and Newfound Glory, Yellowcard, the fact that they had the violinist and LP, his approach to drumming was so different to every other pop punk band, and it really made them stand out for me. I also believe that the underrated album is Paper Walls. Is that the album?
Yeah, that's the
Great album.
third album.
It was the one after Lights and Sounds, I
Yeah.
think. It's such a good album.
Yeah, Lights and Sounds just had like Rough Landing Holy. It had
Yeah.
just so many. It had like the full mix of what I liked from them, and it was just a little bit heavier than.
It was a little bit guitar heavier as well.
Yeah.
It was like a bit slower paced and it was fun. Anyway, go check it out. Let us know what you think.
Thanks for being here, and if you like what you see, as we said, jump on the Patreon, and we'll talk about more music with you guys. In the meantime, bye.